for some action. Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eden Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio's offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter.
There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Rides the back on the option, the give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
UMass 7, Ohio 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Trucks through the defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route, they break on it, they go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
By the receiver.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Let's go.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw. It's Jordan. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! Lining up to add another. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got the back over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Jordan.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bobcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find.
Oh, he's got some space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Going to the ground. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll immediately call timeout. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Might as well give it to him again.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're...
There he goes! That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. They'll go right back to him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down, UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Still on his feet at the 45. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense got it, they're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Ohio takes takes over, the Bobcat offense heads to the field. Complete to start this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Harris. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. In the football game, they got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
On the ground, it's put. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job on the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Gibson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Navarro. Makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
And you don't see that often where you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Griffin. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The give to the tailback. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today, and hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.